Alright, mates. Alright, mates. Hello, and welcome back to a brand new video. I have done this 2 times. This would be my 3rd time filming this because the first video I did, I was talking very low. You couldn't hear me. I had a lot of people here at my house. Couldn't film a freaking video. Number 2, the second one that I filmed, I actually enjoyed it. I tried to add in some funny videos like memes. I ended up running out of storage. Couldn't do that. So now we are here, part 3. I'm just gonna say this story real quick. It's not gonna take too much time. I posted on my Instagram story that I wanted to do like a sit down talking about girl things, which specifically like maybe we don't feel comfortable talking about, and things that should be more talked about. And you know me, I kind of have no filter when it comes to these things. If y'all want to talk about it, I'm here to talk about it. I don't feel embarrassed or anything because again, this is something that we shouldn't feel embarrassed about. So I put on my Instagram for a couple hours saying like, hey ladies, can you message me and let me know what are some topics I could talk about for my next YouTube video? And guess how many responses I got? I got one response. Just one. So this is the last time that I freaking ask Instagram to give me some freaking questions because y'all don't know how to act. I don't know why I have followers if y'all can't even support me. I don't know. Y'all are tripping. Or maybe I am. I don't know. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about some girl things. If you're a male and you're here and you want to learn, y'all can stay here. You're welcome. Females, gays, anybody wants to come and join my video, you guys are welcome. Please make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and let's get on with this girl talk episode. For the first question that I got, which was the only question that I got, was, can we normalize body hair? Yes. Body hair is freaking totally normal. I'm gonna say this about everything. Women aren't just born hairless. Okay, that would just be a little weird. Leg hair, armpit hair, vajayjay hair, butt hair, back hair, stomach hair, face hair, nipple hair, finger hair, like everything is like so freaking just, it's a part of you. If you want to get rid of it, y'all can shave it off. But if you want to embrace it and you could care less about what other people think, that is up to you and you do you, okay? I wish I was that confident. You know, eventually, I mean, I've seen a couple girls, women who have hairy legs, who have hairy armpits and stuff like that, yet obviously that is not something that I'm just like, I look at it and I'm like, oh my god, she needs to shave, or like, what is she doing? I could care less. Like, if you want to go out there and just be hairy, like, don't go out and judge people based on what they want to do, okay? It's their body, it's their choice, whether they want to shave or not. Personally, for me, I'm going to give my own opinions on each of these as well for myself. If I go out and I shave my legs once in a while because shaving takes so freaking long. Okay, you're in the shower and you're trying to get in there, get out, but then you got to shave and that takes a whole hot minute. I myself don't care if I have like some like little cactus prickly hairs on my legs. I don't care. My arms, growing up, I was insecure about my arm hair. This was before I felt confident about it. So in like 8th grade, I shaved my arms for the first time and I felt good about myself. So nowadays, I don't shave my arms as frequently. I used to, but now, again, I don't care. Like back hair, stomach hair, I don't even touch that area because I'm too scared and I don't know what would happen. So like with stomach hair, back hair, I feel like that's just natural. Like, I don't care if you're staring at it or anything. Like, everybody has it. If you've never shaved before in your life, okay, and you don't want to start, don't start. Just don't do it. Don't do it, okay? Embrace your hair. Men, let your women feel powerful with hair. So the next topic I'm gonna talk about real quick are periods. Speaking of periods, I'm on mine right now. If you are coming to my video and you just started your period, if you're young, just know that it is not embarrassing for you to say like, I started my period, or like I'm bleeding. It is freaking normal. Every female gets their period. It's a part, what does it mean when you have your period? Your uterus is releasing your blood. Basically, it's letting you know you're not pregnant. There's also, irregular periods and regular. Mine is irregular. It's been irregular for a really long time, which means it does come every month, but it doesn't land on the same day. It'll land around the same time, but it's not consistent. Along with periods comes cramps, and everybody's cramps is different. My cramps are the worst. It used to be to the point where I'd have to throw up and I'd be rolling on the floor. That's how bad my period pain was. But now it's kind of gotten less painful, except, my back will hurt really bad and my legs will hurt really bad. But that's about it. Otherwise, hormones and stuff like that, usually females are either emotional or they have an attitude or we're craving something. Also, I saw a researcher saying that period cramps are just as painful as heart attacks. Let that sink in. So to the men out there that are freaking making fun of us and are like, we have it harder, it's just a period. It's like, no, you don't understand and you will never understand. Periods freaking suck. We all hate them. They ruin our lives. We get them every month. I'm gonna get a hysterectomy. I'm gonna remove it permanently. No, I'm just kidding. Periods can gross out some people. I think the word itself kind of freaks out people. By people, I mean men. And it's not something out of the ordinary. It's literally something we have to deal with every month, plus you. All right, so this next situation I'm gonna talk about is a toughie one. Yeah, it's a little toughie one for me, but it is social media and relationships. Social media nowadays ruins relationships because y'all don't know how to stay loyal. Y'all don't know what's wrong and what's right. If you are in a relationship, okay, with your significant other, and you 100% trust them and you could care less if they like other girls' photos, if they comment under other girls' photos, if they follow them. I want to be to that level of your confidence because this is something I'm learning right now as in self-care, self-healing. Personally, for me, this has always been an issue in every relationship that I've been in. That's kind of the icebreaker. That's what ends relationships is, for me, I'm very insecure when it comes to my significant other, let's say, follows a female who I personally think is beautiful and stuff, and it's like, I don't look like that. I don't have big freaking boobs. I don't have a nice big butt, okay? I don't have an hourglass shape. I don't have a pretty, small nose. I shouldn't be hard on myself because it's like, oh, well, then why is this person with you, But at the same time, nothing has ever went right for me in that situation. My person, whoever I'm dating, cannot follow a single female. It's just me. Again, insecure, anxiety. You cannot like another female's post. Commenting is a whole different freaking story. That is just considered cheating to me. Family is fine. Family's perfect. I don't care if you follow your family. Family is family. There's nothing weird unless you're from Alabama. Nowadays, with freaking Instagram and all this stuff is you can like a post, right? No one can see this. I remember when there was a setting on Instagram where you would like a post and then we could see what you liked. But they took that off. So now it's you don't know what your other person is liking because you can't see it. And you don't want to be the type where it's oh, let me go through your phone. You don't want to get to that position. But if eventually you have to do it. Same kind of with Snapchat is you could be, you don't know who your person is Snapchatting and they could instantly go to their settings, delete it, and you would never know. That's just so scary to me. Because it has happened to me plenty of times. I don't even know what I'm saying because nothing, I feel like as much as I want to be open with this in my own opinion, not everyone's gonna think like me, not everyone is gonna agree with me, but it's fine. The next, who the freak knows? God knows. But whoever ends up coming into my life in the future, I really hope they're not balls deep in social media because that is so freaking annoying to me now. It's such a turn off for people or for men to just be posting 24/7 on the internet. It's just not cute anymore. I don't like it whatsoever. Like, I want someone who maybe doesn't even have social media, who could care less about how many likes they get on a post or who sees their Instagram story. Like, I could care less. If you trust your significant other with your whole entire heart and your life, and this isn't an issue for you, great, must be nice. If it is an issue for you, and let's say your significant other is giving you a hard time, making you feel like you're dumb and making you feel like you're acting out of jealousy, yeah, you kind of are, which is totally fine. Because if no one is jealous, no one's gonna care. So if they keep, following more girls and they're making you feel dumb and making you feel like you're freaking crazy, that is a red flag. If they can just accept, if you're like, hey, can you just remove this person? And they can accept the fact they're like, yeah, for sure. Like, I'm sorry, I will. Good for you. Okay, so the next topic I'm gonna talk about are tampons and pads. The reason why I bring this up is because recently I saw a YouTube video about a girl who kind of called out people who are wearing pads when they sleep, saying, you still wear pads when you go to bed? Like, yeah, bro, what am I supposed to do? Bleed through my bed? Like, everyone is different. Some girls prefer tampons, some prefer pads. Personally, for me, I've tried both. Tampons are freaking scary. I will give you a visual presentation of what a tampon does. You get the tampon, right? You shoot it up there. You stick it in your vagina, okay?
What are you doing?
Your pants! What is it?
A spider web.
What the heck is that?
She just said to do a just squiggly lines, so.
There's a string and it'll just hang, right? And that little cotton will just be up there absorbing all the blood that's coming out of you. And then when you go to the bathroom next, you just pull the string out and then it's like right there. I've tried that. Traumatizing. I don't like it. And if you don't like it, that's totally up to you. I've grown up just wearing pads because it's easy. You just stick it on your underwear. I've heard that someone thought you stick it on your vagina. But how would that work? Yeah, you stick it on your underwear and then there's wings and there's not wings. I prefer the wings because it sticks under your underwear and it won't move anywhere. Yeah, it's your body. It's whatever you feel comfortable with wearing. You shouldn't be judged whether you wear a tampon or a pad. They're really not a big deal. It's just whatever can contain your blood coming out of you, whatever works best for you. But to the girl that freaking made that TikTok of, you still wear pads when you sleep. Me. Okay, me, and I bet you a bunch of other girls do the same thing. Okay, so the next topic I'm gonna talk about is birth control. Personally, I've never been on birth control, but I am well educated on the situation. Birth control is something you use so you don't get pregnant. And it could also be used to keep your periods regular. And plus, if you are having a lot of pain, I guess it does take some of it away, which is nice. I've thought about, well, not really, but my family has kind of told me like, oh, maybe you should go on birth control because my period pain is just so bad. But I just pop in some ibuprofen in my mouth and I'm good. I'm Gucci. But if you are in a serious relationship and y'all are doing the nasty, then I suggest you get on birth control. Don't let your family or anybody tell you that you shouldn't. It's for your safety. I feel like family kind of tells you, oh, don't get on birth control. And then you get pregnant and then they're like, well, see what I told you? Now you're pregnant and you don't even know who the dad is? No, I'm just kidding. There's so many different varieties of birth control. You just have to go to your local doctor, talk about it. It's not anything weird. They get this like probably every freaking day. Use it for the right reasons. If your significant other is forcing you to get on birth control, red flag. Don't let anybody tell you what you should take and what you shouldn't take. I've been through this before, okay? I have. And in the moment, I was 15. I was 15, okay? And I didn't know. When you're 15, you don't know things, okay? You're still a child. You don't know things. In the moment, I didn't see this as a red flag because I didn't know what red flags were when I was 15 years old. My boyfriend at the time wanted me to get on birth control. I was like, for what? There's no point in me getting on birth control. But he wanted me to, right? And I'm like, no, bro, I ain't getting on birth control. I'm 15. I don't need this. So he really went out of his freaking way to go on his Instagram and put in his bio, get the pill, with a pill emoji. Who does that? What? Again, I was 15, I was young, and I was stupid. Don't let anybody force you into getting on birth control. Do it out of your own respect for yourself, for your body. You know, you want to protect yourself and everything like that. Do it for you. Don't do it for them. All right, so next that I'm going to be talking about is shaving down there. Shaving your squirrels. I'm making a Isabel! Can you text Daddy and tell him I'm doing a YouTube video? That's why I haven't texted him back. Sorry, me, my dad, and my sister are gonna go eat dinner today, and he's like, we have reservations at 5. I haven't replied because I'm making a video, and then he responds to me like, hello, Britt, please be ready, but I get it. Okay, just let me film my video, Dad, please. Anyways, shaving your petunia, okay? This is totally up to you. Whatever, again, makes you feel comfortable. If you don't feel comfortable shaving down there, why did I do it like this? But you gotta eat the booty like groceries. Shaving down there, it can be scary. Trust me, my first time shaving was scary. I read a bunch of different ways to do it the right way because I didn't want to start off shaving the wrong way. So personally for me, okay, you want to use, I guess everybody's different. I use conditioner, like a little bit of conditioner. And you want to make sure your shaver's clean, okay? You don't want to be using a dirty freaking shaver because that is just unsanitary. I'll put like some conditioner, and then you want to shave going down. You don't want to come up because that's when the ingrown hairs will grow. So you want to go down first, right? Give it a little trim. And then you can start cleaning the edges. I don't know what that movement was, but I will only shave down there if I'm going to the beach or if I'm going to a pool. I don't want little hairs peeping out of my bathing suit. Like, I don't feel confident with that. If you, again, don't want to shave down there and you feel like it's very scary, you really don't have to do it. Don't put yourself in a position where you feel unsafe. Please don't. If you need help, I'm sure your mom, or if you have a sister or a best friend, I'm sure anybody will help you. Don't feel scared to ask. It's really not embarrassing because I'm sure that person feels the same exact way as you. If you are in a relationship and let's say your significant other doesn't like the fact that you have hair down there, sucks for you because you're gonna have to deal with it. If you don't want to deal with it, you can leave. I don't need you. Do not shave down there for your man. You know, we don't ask them to shave, do we? Do you? I mean, if you do, I don't know. I mean, I could care less, but, you know, we don't ask men to shave their back hair, their crack hair, their armpit hair, their leg hair. They can grow it out, so why can't we? Why can't we? The next topic I'm going to talk about is very triggering to me, but I'm okay. I'm going to talk about anxiety. Everybody's anxieties are different. Anxiety comes whenever we feel unsafe. Our bodies react, our minds go crazy, and I go crazy. I will tell you my anxiety. Your girl has a lot, but I'm dealing with it in my own personal ways. So we'll say my anxiety symptoms, okay? When I have anxiety, my mind is going crazy. I'm overthinking everything that is negative just in any way. I also am sweating. I shake like this, and I'm always like this, literally, when I have anxiety. I'm playing with my hands or I'm cracking my fingers. That was a lot. I feel sick to my stomach to where I want to throw up. That's normally what happens, is I will throw up. if it's just that bad. I have trouble breathing. It's a lot. It's crazy. And not everyone understands what anxiety is because not everyone, I guess, gets it. Must be nice. We have ways that we cope with our anxieties. Some people go to drugs to cope. I don't. I don't feel like a drug can make me feel a certain way when I'm gonna be freaking going crazy thinking, why am I seeing a bunny in my living room? Why am I seeing a freaking rabbit on the kitchen table? I mean, that's hardcore drugs, is it not? I don't know. I don't do drugs, so we would never know. For me, the way that I cope with my anxiety is I will talk to my best friend in the whole entire world because she calms me down and she can make me laugh and she's there for me. So always have a friend that you feel that you can tell anything to so that it calms down your nerves, as well as I will listen to music that lifts my spirits and makes me happy. I will watch movies that calm me down, my comfort movies. I will watch. Also, anxiety I do get is from my phone. So if I'm having an anxiety attack, I have to just throw my phone to the side. I can't look at it. I have to put it on silent. I just can't because it scares me. Right now, till this day, I have felt so much better. Anxiety wise, I haven't had an anxiety attack since March, I think, or the beginning of April. Something happened to me. We're not gonna get into details, but that triggered me in the worst way. I threw up so much. I threw up 5 times in the toilet. I even threw up when I took a shower. Imagine standing up in the shower just vomiting on the floor, and it is so painful. I can't explain. Please don't make it seem like it makes people weak. I don't know if you think that. Anxiety literally comes and goes, or it can stay. People there, it gets to severe where you need to be on medication. I don't want to cry. But anxiety, it really does freaking suck. You know, again, if you are with your significant other and they understand that you have anxiety and stuff, just make sure they are there to comfort you and not make you feel any worse. Make sure they are there to tell you everything is going to be okay and to try to get your mind off of whatever it is that you're freaking out on. Anxiety can also go into depression, which has happened for me as well. It can become an eating disorder, which I have had this year. I did speak about it. I spoke about it in not my Swiss sister video, but the video before that. I talked about that I lost a lot of weight within this year, but I weighed myself yesterday. It's not a big deal to some people, but it is to me. I gained 2 pounds. I was 117, I'm 119 now, and that was very hard for me to do, but I did it, and I'm very thankful and proud of myself that I was able to do that. But anyways, a lot of things surround anxiety, and just know that we are not weak. It's not an excuse. Literally, it's a feeling that it just takes time to push away. And yeah, anxiety sucks. And last but not least, what I'm going to talk about is changing and growing. What this is changing, like you're growing up, obviously. Whether you are 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, you know, you're changing every day. Your emotions, your feelings change every single day. Some people you will lose a lot of friends, okay? You will lose friends by just you changing. If you surround yourself, if you're like, man, this group of friends just ain't it for me, and then you surround yourself with people who are just like you and want the same things that you do and support you, like, you know, that is growth, that you're really seeing within yourself what you deserve. And that's what I'm doing within quarantining. And what do I deserve? Okay, I'm a very great person. I'm a good person, not to be conceited or anything, but I give so much to people. I'm there for people. I will sit and listen to your problems. I will try to help you the best that I can. And then, you know, sometimes you give so much to someone and they don't give you that back. And that's already enough said on their part. It's not your fault. It's just a judgment of their character, not a judgment of yours. Growing is so important. You know, you want to make sure that you're making the right decisions. You don't want to go down the wrong rabbit hole and then you regret things. Again, there are many things that I regret, but at this point in my life, You know, we need to just learn to move on from that, grow from that. Just remember that you don't want to be in that same position anymore. I think I used to just be so open to people, and no matter how much harm you did to me, it's like, oh, but I'm still here for you. I still care. Now, I'm like, if you did something bad to me and you're still giving me that same energy or whatever, like, you could go. You can leave. There's the door. So just know that by you changing and by you growing, it is for you. It is not for somebody else. If you cannot recognize that you need to grow and that you need to change for better, then you are going to be stuck for the rest of your life. You need to grow up and be the person that you want to be. It is a journey to put yourself out of a certain situation and grow from it. But at the end of the day, you're going to become so proud of yourself, and that's all you need. You don't need other people to say, I'm proud of you. You don't need anybody. Literally, me last night, I'm going to be open with you. I have a journal, which I said in a video, or I showed to you in a video that I have. I have a journal, right? And I've had this journal since 2015. And then all of this is literally all my feelings and emotions. Arguments or boy problems are just all in here. It's a freaking novel. The last time that I wrote in here was in September of last year, and I was in a very depressing state. Not really anybody knew that because I could put up a good front. I can act like I'm okay, so y'all don't ask me questions. I reread this last night. When I reread this, I didn't even remember writing this at all, like at the moment. And I don't want to cry, but this is going to be triggering some people. Actually, I don't know if it is, but I wrote in here that I wanted to die. And I had not felt this way ever since high school. There's a lot of dark things that I wrote in here, but I think reading out loud that I wanted to die because I wanted to get away from everything is just something so hard on myself that I never knew that I could write something like this. And then what I wrote last night, right? I wrote, I'm feeling better, but there's still work to be done, still more growing and healing. Said I can't wait for my journey and what God has planned for me. And I even said that I'm proud of myself. It's just crazy how a few months ago, last year in September, I felt like not wanting to be here anymore, and that nothing that I did was good enough for anybody, and that no one would ever understand how I'm feeling. And then now that I took this time to really dig deep within myself and find what I want and what I deserve, I'm just proud of myself. And it's just crazy. Like, everything in this journal, ever since 2015, I've talked about being depressed and just me overthinking my life and how I'm not good enough for anything and I'm just wasting my time and stuff. But like, look where it's gotten me. I'm actually saying I'm proud of myself for overcoming so many things within myself. And again, I don't need someone else to tell me that besides me. Just to be open with you, I just want you to know that you are strong, and whatever it is that you are dealing with right now is you can get over it. Oh my God. I'm getting a call. Sorry. Man, everybody's freaking calling me right now. I don't understand why people are calling me. No one calls me. I wanted to say that I am proud of you, and that whatever journey you're on, I know that in the end, you're going to become so much happier, and I hope that you do get what you deserve. So I hope that you all enjoy this video, and if it helped you out at all, I'm great. Like, it's great that I was able to help. If it didn't help and just kind of gave you some sort of confidence, again, any little thing is a step in the right direction. I don't normally say this, but you can follow me on Instagram if you want. I'll put my Instagram right here. You can also DM me whenever you want if you are dealing with something very personal because I am here for you. Even if I don't know you, if I don't talk to you, I am here for you because I know how tough life can be. And all you need is a friend. You just need someone to talk to. So I'm here always, anytime. I don't normally post on Instagram all the time because, again, that is something I am trying to get over my anxiety with, the same as Snapchat. But if you want, you can follow me. I don't mind. And I want to do these again. Like, I want to do these little, like, girl talk episodes more often. And hopefully by the time I do another one and I, let's say, ask Instagram, hopefully y'all can stop acting petty and can give me some freaking questions. It ain't that hard. Please make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. And I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day or night whenever you're watching this. And I will talk to you all soon. Bye.